Hi everyone, I'm an idiot and completely forgot to record an intro for this video, so this is my intro. I'm doing a glam Halloween devil look today, as this is what I'll be wearing to an event in Colchester this Saturday. So it's not scary, no hard technique, just a glam AF look. So if you want to know how to get this and see my outfit at the end, then just keep watching. So I'm using my devil horns as my little headband today, and don't mind all my eczema on my chest. I've got fake tan on it and I aggravated it. That is my own fault. And also here I'm drinking a tea obviously, and I don't know what the hell my hair is doing, so get back down. Okay, so I'm going to start. I've already done my eyebrows with my NYX Tame and Frame in the shade Espresso, and now I am just priming my eyelids with my MAC Painterly Paint Pot. I'm just buffing this all over my lid. So today I'm using the Zoeva Mad for Matte palette, I think it's called, and I'm using the shade, I don't know what this is called, Nighthawks, all over my lid just to set it. Okay, so now I'm going in with my crease colours. These are Urban Culture and Across the Street. I'm just mixing them together because I want a warm kind of colour in my crease for what I'm going to go in for next. So I'm just buffing that right in my crease, and I'm bringing it so far down. You know, it's going to look scary, but it's meant to be like that basically. It will all clean up later. So we're just buffing that into our crease with the Sigma E40 brush. Yeah, now I'm looking like a crazy person. I just drink more tea. Brilliant. Okay, so now I'm going in with the shade that's going to bring in the devil look. So this is Chat Late at Night, and it is a bright red. So I'm just using a smaller crease brush, and I'm singing apparently. Yep, you go. Yep, so I'm just buffing that into my crease with this Zoeva brush right in the crease. I'm not really blending it as far up as I did with those orangey shades, just right in there. So, and then I'm blending it all back up with the Sigma brush. And then just doing the same on the other eye. And then I'm bringing it all the way down because, as I said, we're going to cleaning up later. It might look rubbish, but you know, we'll sort it out. So as we're blending away, we're blending the colour away. So I'm adding more red, blending, more red, blending. So now I'm going in with the black, which is going to be our all over crease shade, and this is from the Urban Decay Ultimate Basics palette, and it's called Blackjack. I am packing this all over my lid because I want that dark, sultry kind of look with then the red popping through the crease. So it's going to be like a devil kind of red just poking through the black, but then I wanted the black all over, you know, just to make it dark and Halloween and sultry. So I'm just packing that all over my lid and then blending. So I'm going back and forth with the two brushes, packing the black, blending the red. So yeah, I'm just repeating that over and over, and also dragging it down just for clearing it up later. And then I thought it needed a bit more red, so I went into the red with the Naked palette, which is called Extra Bitter, and I'm just putting that in with a smaller little Morphe brush, just buffing that in right in there. So now I'm just getting my wipes and cleaning it all up, so all that mess is now going to go all the way. So start as low down as you can, because if you mess it up you fuck up your eyes basically, just putting it lightly. So I'm literally just cleaning up all that mess that I made, and then I go ahead and do my other eye off camera, and I clean that up in a moment as well, just like that. And I just leave a little gap underneath my eye just for when I do the bottom eyeshadow later on, and that is just what it should look like. And then I have more tea apparently. I am obsessed, and cleaning up the rest of my face. So now I am doing lashes. I'm using the Maybelline Lash Sensational. I'm just coating my top lashes in this because I'm going to be wearing falsies, because I'm going to an event, so I want my lashes to look long and lashes for everyone. So I decided to put falsies on. And I'm going to go ahead with my favourite ones, which are the Ardell Demi Wispies. So using my duo glue, I'm just popping these on. Now if you have black eyelash glue at home, I would suggest definitely using this, because obviously you've got the black eyeshadow base. So with the white eyelash glue you could kind of see that on my eyes, but you know, it dries clear, so it all worked out in the end. And then I'm just doing it on the other eye. As you can see, I get it on my eyelid a little bit there, so if you had the black it would kind of just fade in. But anyway, I then go ahead, popping that salon, I then go ahead anyway with the black eyeshadow, and I just, you know, blend the eyelash band in with the eyeshadow, so getting rid of any whiteness. And as you can see, it's all blended in with a red sultry black eye. I love it. Now to the face. I'm just prepping my skin, so I'm using the Pixie Glow Mist. I love this stuff, and I'm going with a heavy foundation, so I want lots of base. Then I'm using the NYX Angel Veil Primer. This stuff is one of my all-time favourite primers ever. It literally, look at my face, it blurs your face. It adds such a good veil. It's so perfect for foundations. And then I'm going in with the Marc Jacobs Illuminating Drops in Do You, and I just put this all over my face. Like, I do not care. I want to glow. I want to be a glowing devil. And I need a lot of base underneath this foundation, which is the Marc Jacobs ReMARCable foundation. I believe I'm in the shade Golden Medium. This is my tanning shade, so I know it doesn't match my face, but it matches my neck okay. And literally, those dots, that is all you need. You need the tiniest bit. Honestly, this stuff is unreal. So I'm just buffing that all in with my Morphe M439, excuse me. Just buffing that all in my face. So that is why I put so many skin products down, because this stuff is so thick and heavy for my dry skin. But because I'm going out, I'll be out from like 10 till 3 a.m. I kind of wanted a really long wearing foundation that is not going to move for shit. So it's all buffed in, buffing it down my neck, blending it all in with that sponge, add up, you know, take up any excess. Don't want to look dry or cakey, because that is not pretty. So yeah. Now I'm going in with my concealer. This is the LA Girl concealer in the shade Porcelain. This stuff is really good, but I hate the bloody squeezy thing. Can never get enough out. So I'm just using that underneath my eyes. You know, all the good stuff you want to highlight. And then I'm buffing it out with my sponge, as I always do. Beautiful. Looking good. Okay, so now I'm dancing, cool, and I'm going in with the RCMA No Colour Powder, and apparently it goes all over me, and it goes all over me again. Brilliant. So I'm just packing it into the lid, because I'm going to use this to bake. So I'm dipping my sponge in, and I'm just packing it under my eyes, only right up underneath where I crease, because I don't want to crease all night. I want my makeup to look perfect. Then I'm using the LA Girl concealer in the shade Chesnut, and as you can see, it's a bit dark for me, but you know, we blend it all in a bit later. So I'm just putting that in place where I want to contour, and I decided, because I'm wearing a low cut top, I thought why not go for the collarbones, so I'm just contouring those as well. And I'm going in with my Real Techniques Expert face brush, and I'm blending that in, trying not to go underneath the line we've created, or we're taking away the contour we just made, trying to dab and go up. So I don't swipe, I dab. You don't want to disturb the foundation underneath you, you kind of want to keep everything blended together. And then going in with my favourite friend, my sponge. You know, they always come in handy, just to blend it all in and to pick up any excess product. Then I'm doing this in a weird order. Now I'm blending in my collarbone, making those collarbones pop, honey, and then using my sponge. Okay, so now I'm going in with my forehead, blending that all in, and my nose, and using my sponge again to make sure I haven't got too much product on my face. And as you can see, the colour kind of works out in the end. I actually kind of liked how it turned out. And then I am going back in with the powder, and I'm baking that contour. Like, I do not want to budge all night. I'm going to be in a hot room, dancing, drinking. I do not want my contour to budge, so I'm baking it. And then I'm wiping away all that bakage under my eye, because I don't want it on for too long. I don't want to look cakey, I want to look baked. Okay, and then I'm just setting the rest of my face. So in between my eyebrows, where I can get a little bit sweaty, my chin, around my mouth, and I believe my nose. Okay, now I'm going back in with the Marc Jacobs Illuminating Drops in the shade Do You. I love these, they're so pretty. I'm just putting it on my cheekbone to make it pop in. You know, I want to be a glowing devil, and I'm going out, so I want to be glowing anyway. So I'm just popping that at the highest points of my cheek, just while I've got no powder up there, so it will blend in seamlessly. Oh, they're so pretty. Okay, so back to the eyes. I'm going back in with that shade Blackjack, and I am just running this straight under my lash line. So I'm using a little dense brush, and I'm just packing that on 3/4 of the way, not all the way. I don't want my eyes to look too small. So if you go 3/4 of the way, you're still having that winged out effect. Then I went in with the L'Oreal eyeliner, the infallible one in the shade Black, and then I'm just running that in my waterline and buffing it back out with that brush again. Then back into that red shade from the Zoeva palette, I am buffing that all back out of a tiny little pencil brush because I want the red to be peeking through in the whole eye look, because obviously we are a devil. Then I'm going in with the shade Nighthawks and I'm just highlighting my brow bone and my inner corners. And that is the eyes so far. And then I think I'm just going to go in with some bottom lash mascara actually. Back in with that Maybelline mascara, and I'm just going to pack that on because I feel like the look wasn't complete without it. You can totally leave it without them, but I think if you're going to be a Halloween devil, you've got to be full on glam. And that's the finished eyes. I really liked how sultry they turned now, and it's still glam but you're still going to be a devil. Love it. Okay, back to the face. I'm just wiping away the bakage, and as you can see it leaves such a nice contour. And then I'm going in with my favourite. This is Hoola, the original, and I'm using this brush from Eco Tools, and it's meant to be a highlighting brush, but I love it for contour. It's got that perfect shape just to get in your cheekbones. As you can see, look, it makes that harsh contour. And also I want to be cutting people. I'm a devil, I need a harsh contour. Looks perfect. Then I'm just bronzing up the skin using the Bourjois chocolate bar bronzer. This is in the shade 55 I believe. For my MAC fluffy brush, I'm just buffing this all around, you know, on my chin, all over my face. I want to be glowy. On my nose, got to look bronzy there. Okay, then I'm going in with an oldie but a goodie. This is MAC Soft and Gentle, and I love it combined with these drops. I mean, look, I forget how much I love this highlighter, especially over the top of those Marc Jacobs drops. They look beaut. Love it. Then I'm just highlighting the top of my Cupid's bow down my nose. I also did my forehead as well, and then I'm popping that in my inner corner and also under my brow bone because I've got a really matte eye going on, so I wanted a bit of glimmer going on. Then in with this sleek blush in the shade Suede, and I'm just popping that in between the highlight and the contour, not too much on my cheeks, bringing it back. Now in with my lip colour. This is Colourpop and Alexis Ren Little Weapon. This is the matte one, and this is bright. I put this on and I was like, should a devil have this bright red? So I just went along with it anyway and was very messy. Oh well. And then I thought to myself, is this the right red? So I went and picked up Colourpop's London Fog and I just put that on top of it, and in the end I was really happy with how that came out. It was a bit more of a rich red instead of a bright orange red. Felt like devils were more, you know, rich red, scary red. So I feel like that made the perfect lip colour, as you can see, and it dried down matte. It still looks a bit glossy there, but yeah. Then I'm going back in with this black kind of face mask thing that was from Primark. It's from the Fright Night set, and I'm just using that to make my lips kind of black in the outer edges. So I'm blending it in, and while my lips were still drying, I'm kind of dabbing it into the lip colour. Then I look a bit more devil-like and a bit more scary. And then also my lips kind of match with my eyes, and I loved how that looked. Okay, so now moving on to my hair, and I'm just putting it into a middle parting, and I am straightening them with my GHDs because I felt like I was wondering whether I should go curly, but I thought straight and sleek and sultry went more of a devil, so I decided to put it in a middle parting and straighten it dead straight, which is what I'm doing here. Obviously I use heat protectant spray and everything, but I just didn't show it on camera. Oh, and then I realised I forgot to set my face. I better be doing that because I'm going to be out all night, so I'm using the Milani Make It Last, spraying that all over. I don't want my makeup to budge when I'm dancing away. Anyway, now to my outfit. So this red top was from Pretty Little Thing. My fishnet tights are from Primark. My jeans are Topshop Lay jeans, and my shoes are the Adidas. I can't remember what they're called, but I'll link them down below. But this is the outfit I'm going to go as. Everyone kind of wears trainers to this event, so I thought I'd go for it. And yeah, this was the finished makeup look as well, so I hope you guys liked it. The horns and the tail were also from Poundland, so you know, only £1 for all of that together, so get down there. So thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I will see you in my next video.